to Dead Good Book Reviews. I'm Judith. If you haven't been here before, welcome. This is reading vlog number, I want to say 28. It's either 27 or 28. How are you? I'm doing pretty well this Monday morning. My hair will not do what I want it to, but that's fine. I am back at work this week. I have already sorted through my emails, which is pretty darn good going for me. I have a bunch of books I want to read this week. That's what I'm here to talk about. So here is the plan. I have a bunch of house stuff I want to get done this week because, as you all know if you watched last week's vlog, we are moving next week. As in, when you're watching this, we will be moving in 2 days. Okay, never mind. So there's heaps to do. This bookshelves won't be coming down until we properly move, so hopefully the backgrounds won't change too much, though they have already started morphing towards the top. So I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to get done, but I'm going to do my darndest to make some progress. I apologise for my creaky chair. I want to read at least some of The Sword of Kaigen. I'm excited about it. If you want to know more about my relative excitement for things, go check out my TBR. A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Gonna give it a shot. Velvet Was the Night by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. The Count of Monte Cristo, which I have actually started, and my plan is to try and get a quarter of the way through this by the end of the week. So this is about, call it 1,300 pages, call it 1,200 pages, 1,200 pages, what are you talking about, Judith? 325, I hope, otherwise I've embarrassed myself on camera. But yeah, I'm a grand total of 39 pages in at the moment, so that's happening. So yeah, I picked 4 things. I honestly don't know how it's going to go. I'm probably going to get some audioBooking done. I haven't decided what yet, but given that I'll be in the house doing stuff, that feels sensible. And yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about to kick off this vlog. As I say, I will come back to you when I've done some actual reading and some actual doing of things worth talking about, because at the moment I've woken up and I've had some coffee. The thrilling life of me. Hi from Thursday. Oops. Yeah. I don't know what this is going to be, because I'm fighting my completionist stuff about getting a vlog out on Sunday, and also the fact that I've not read anything this week, really, worth talking about. As in, I'll come on to it. But yeah, I'm not feeling great. The move is really stressful, work is quite stressful, not finishing any books is quite stressful, vlogging is quite like everything feels very stressful. And thus, the product of this is that I sit, when I finish work, I sit and I think, gosh, I've got an awful lot to do. And then I just sort of stay there until it's time to go to bed, or I make it time to go to bed. This is the thing. It's not that I don't feel like I've done any reading, it's that I don't feel in myself like I've done enough reading to talk about it. And that's silly, because I have done some reading, so there isn't like a value judgment of how much I can talk about it. This is just going to be a short vlog. Oh no, what an end of the world, because I'm at a wedding on Saturday. So there's not much time left to read, but I'm going to tell you about what I've got to, and I'm going to try and do a little bit more today. And we'll just go into a bit more detail about the stuff that I have read. How does that sound? So I made a start on The Sword of Kaigen, and I am diddly-dee at the start of chapter 7, which is about 130 pages in, which isn't terrible. It's still progress. I'm really enjoying this so far. We have this like really rugged mountain area, which is a very traditional based place, and we've got families who are raised up to become swords people, and some sexism in there, and I'm really enjoying, see this is the thing now, I can't even retain the main characters' names. I'm really enjoying this take on everything you believed about your world is not necessarily true, and having propaganda revealed to the main character is really interesting, and there's a lot of side character stuff that's happening that I'm excited to be explored in the following pages. I expect this is going to get far more military later on, so I'm enjoying this kind of character build-up stage. I think the writing is really good. I think the setup is fantastic. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this and I want to keep reading it, so why is my brain making the dial-up internet noise? Why aren't you not letting me read this? I would like to read it. Yes, it's really good. Yesterday I got very upset about the fact that I hadn't read anything. It was making me very miserable, so I decided that I would still lie in not doing anything, but I would listen to an audiobook while I did it. So I did a reread/re-listen of The Empress of Salt and Fortune by Niveau, because it's one of my favourites and I felt like I didn't really take it in enough the first time, so I re-listened to that. It's absolutely beautiful. I can't believe I forgot it on my novella recommendations list. Like, cannot believe that that was a thing that I did. It's about a monk who their order is to do with preserving history, so arrives at a place that has just had the magical wards around it lifted, and it's where the Empress was when she was in exile, and there they meet a character called Rabbit, who was also there. Sort of through the objects that they are cataloguing, Rabbit then tells them stories about the Empress, and we learn about how the Empress was perceived and is perceived now, and all about that stuff that I don't necessarily want to get into because it will spoil it for you. It's just really beautiful. It's a really gentle novella, but it has a lot of bite to it as well. It exemplifies packing a lot into a little, because it does a lot of the Rabbit character saying, do you understand this now? And that's sort of said to you as the reader as well, in terms of like, have you picked up on the inferences of this? And I like that as a tool to use in a novella, because I don't like having things spelled out to me. I like to fill in blanks. So that was a good time as well. I also have some book mail which I can share with you in the interest of making this vlog interesting. Come hither, you. This is Murder Forces, nope, it's not called Murder Forces, Unlikely Allies. It should be. It's called Assassin's Orbit by John Apple. This is from Solaris. I have a connection who works there. In fact, I have multiple connections who work there. They picked this book up for me because they had arcs going. It's a complicated relationship. I'm just disclosing that I did get this for free. Golden Girls meets The Expanse with a side of Babylon 5. I've not seen Golden Girls, I've not seen The Expanse, and I've not seen Babylon 5. But hey, on the eve of planet Illyri's historic vote to join the Commonwealth, the assassination of a government minister threatens to shatter everything. Private investigator Nu Okereke and spy Meiko Ogawa join forces with police chief Toiwa to investigate and discover clues that point disturbingly towards a threat humanity thought they had escaped. I'm into it. I haven't read some sci-fi in a while. I think it could be a good time. I'm just glaring at my TBR like, you're not going to go away this month, are you? And it's not. And I'm kind of becoming more and more okay with that. This is just going to be a really slow reading month, and I hope that you're okay with that too. We'll do more in-depth check-ins. Maybe I'll switch up to more of a Friday read style like Angela does. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I'm going to do what's best for my brain, and sometimes what's best for my brain is still producing content, but not feeling good about that content. So I don't know what to tell you. Right, I will drop in tomorrow to do a last check-in in case I get anything done today. I'm thinking about starting an incredibly long audiobook. Is that a mistake? Probably. Let's do it anyway.
You are missing from me. I don't know how I feel anymore, 'cause my anger, it fades like a ripple or wave as it makes its way back to the shore. And then you are still missing from me, and I don't know what I'm meant to do. Am I filled with a friend? Is this chapter on end? Are you ink in my skin or a bruise? Is there too much space between us? I refuse to take the blame. One bright spark does not redeem us when it's all gone down in flames, because you are still missing from me. I don't know how I feel anymore when my anger's faded like ripples or waves as they make their way back to the shore. And now you are still missing from me, and I don't know what I'm meant to do. Farewell, with a friend, is this chapter or end? Are
Can you tell I've been painting? I'm very grubby. Hello, happy Friday. Oh my goodness. Where did the week go? Gone. There is so much paint in my hair. Oh my goodness. I have finished an audiobook reread of, thank you lens cap, of The City of Brass. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. Had a really good time with it. It's one of my favourite books of all time. It's a great time. I enjoyed it. I think I've realised that for now, audiobooks are definitely the answer when it comes to getting reading, because I just don't have time. No, that's a lie. I do have time to sit and read a book, but the whole time I sit and read a book, my brain is going, you should feel real guilty because there's so much else you need to get done and you're just sat reading a book, which is not helpful. It's currently easier to just do things and listen to a book than try and combat the negativity of those thoughts. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, if you want fantasy, City of Brass is the best way to go. I'm going to carry on straight into Kingdom of Copper. Might even pick up Empire of Gold. Maybe. I don't know. I'm also going to close out the vlog here. I appreciate this is going to be an incredibly short one. Sorry. I'm so sorry. But we're at a wedding tomorrow, so there's no time to do a vlog then, and there's no time to do one on Sunday because we're moving house on Tuesday. Just chaotic content at the moment, and I hope you that appreciate it. I hope you that appreciate it, kids. I think things should get back on track very soon. I think I want to get the painting done and then my mind will stop fixating on the painting. That's where I'm at the moment. What are your top tips for getting out of, not necessarily reading slumps, but just times where you cannot focus in on reading? I would love to know. I would love to utilise them. I would love to, at some point, make another video on ways to get yourself out of it, but that would feel a bit hypocritical to do from within the depths of one. So we'll see how we go. That, I think, is everything. While you're down there commenting, please do subscribe. It makes me feel loved and appreciated, and I promise there is more in-depth reading content coming as soon as we're settled. You can also follow me on all of my social media. Come hang out on Discord. We have a good time. I tell you about what's going down. That's all from me, and I will see you in the next one. There's gonna be some bloopers now. I'm really apple in my teeth. I also have some book mail which I will share with you because why not? It makes sense to life.